Hello and welcome back to a classic review on this channel. This week I'm going to be reviewing Saturday Night Fever starring John Travolta, and I'm sorry if you haven't seen a video on this channel for a bit. For the past week or so, week and a half, I'd say. I moved, and so that's why I moved cross country and we had to drive it, so that's why I have not been on this channel in a week. And also that's why my background and everything is different. I'm still gonna I'm gonna I mean, I like this, but I do like the my blue other Star Wars pattern that I had, so I'm gonna try to get that back. But for right now, this is what I'm working with. And with that being said, if you enjoy this review and want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, let's get into the review. So, Saturday Night Fever. Now, this is one of the very few movies to me that I've reviewed on this channel that actually it is totally not dated at all. And the reason I say that um, is not because I feel like I can watch this at any time. You can watch dated movies at any time and still enjoy this, but this to me is not dated at all because it absolutely it embodies the 70s in my opinion. I mean, I wasn't there during the 70s, but it seems like it gets kind of all aspects of the 70s, where you have the disco, you have the uncanny amount of drugs, you have the unprotected sex that's going on. Like there it seems like it encapsulates the 70s as far as being a product of the 70s. And that's why to me, like, it doesn't age, it doesn't date itself because it's from the 70s. It actually is like a period piece to me, at least now it is, because it is not the 70s again. But this movie it's very fun at points, and it's very dramatic at other points. And for the most part, Travolta in this movie is the fun of the movie. I mean, you have him and his friends, um, but like him and his friends, they it seems like every time Travolta himself is in the shots and everything like that, and in the on screen, actually, it seems like there's fun happening on screen, and it's more fun to watch. But when you get to the other characters, when those other characters come in, when the other actors come in, um, like Donna Pescow, I wouldn't know how to say it, but when like she comes in, then you get the drama part of it. You get that part that's not fun, but still it's very well acted. And I think I should definitely applaud everybody in this movie, from John Travolta even to his friend Barry Miller, who played Bobby C, the his friend. Spoiler alert, spoilers for the rest of this movie. I forgot to say that in the beginning, but it's definite spoilers. His friend Bobby C, who I don't know if he commits suicide, but he falls off the bridge. So it's like maybe it's unintentional suicide, but he knew that he was on the edge of the side of the bridge. I mean, so even him, dude, that guy was really good. I think this movie is really fun at some points and very dramatic at other points, and it's just a very well acted cast, and it's a very well acted movie. I think that's probably the strongest part of this movie, in my opinion. As far as the story goes in this movie, I it's a dance movie, so you're going to have oh, the competition is coming up, and I need a new partner, and things like that, and oh, we got to get better, we got to practice more together. So as far as it being a dance movie, it's also a movie about the 70s. But for the main plot, and for pretty much the main thing that Travolta's character is concerned with, is this tournament, this dancing tournament that is coming up. And he finds his partner in not in crime, but he finds his partner, um, and he tells Pesco, the that actor, he tells that character that he's going to dance with her and that she should be his partner, and then she totally falls in love with him, falls for him, wants to make it with him. Yeah. So, but Travolta sees a prettier face and a better dancer and is like, "Hey, gotta go get a better partner." But it kind of stinks because he's totally a jerk in that he doesn't even tell her until after he's got the other girl as his partner, Stephanie, who that actress is really good in this movie. It at first her accent was like really, it was almost, it wasn't over the top, but at first it was very more emphasized rather than Travolta and his friends characters, their accents. But it's, neither here nor there, different accents, different part of New York. But I thought that the story as far as Travolta's character wanting to win this thing, and then the fact that, spoilers again, the fact that like they allow him to win, and him and Stephanie win, and then he's like, you know what? Well, we didn't deserve it, and then he gives the trophy and he gives the award to the other couple that danced, because like I just thought it was so cool. This movie was very realistic in that, yeah, if you saw somebody who came into your dance floor every weekend and every night of the weekend and danced, you're probably going to get to know that person. And then if you have somebody else come in and dance better than him, well, it's like, yeah, well, I'm not giving him the trophy, I'm going to give my friend the trophy. And it was very realistic in that they won probably because it was fixed. And then the fact that Travolta was like, you know what, we didn't win this, we got to give it back to them. I thought it was very cool, and I very much enjoyed the actual story of it and what happened in this story, and it's how like everybody else is kind of stuck, and Travolta at the very end is like, hey, I gotta get out of here, cause it's like Groundhog Day, but instead of go the same day happening again, it's like deja vu, where everything's kind of the same. Your week is the same. You go to work, you get off, you go to the nightclub on the weekend. So Travolta, I liked that he got what he did. He loved to dance, but then at the end of this movie, he realized that he's gotta move on. And I thought that as far as story and everything that it had to do with plot in this movie, I thought it was very well handled. All in all, I think that this movie is really fun, and I think it's very dramatic at the same time. And I very much enjoyed that I got both of those things out of this movie. I got the serious drama thing, and then every time Travolta got on the dance floor, he totally killed it. I mean, it doesn't mean that I wasn't laughing my head off because it's so funny. Just because, like, you hear about things like that, but to see it on screen and how long, those dances, those scenes are long when he is dancing, and he is dancing because it's not like cut away, oh, have somebody else dance for him. No, Travolta totally commits to it, and I really enjoyed that. I was laughing because it's so much fun. It's like so much fun that that I had to laugh because, like, wow, it's just, I like it when actors commit to something, even though it's silly and it's dumb. He totally committed to it, and I really enjoyed it for that. I wasn't laughing at him. I was laughing because I was having so much fun with the movie and what was happening during the movie. And then you had the dramatic parts, like where Stephanie is like, nope, nope, nope. And then Travolta at the very end when he's like, you know what, fine. I don't need to go after you to make it with you. And I liked those moments where you had your amazing fun, like all this stuff in the nightclub with dancing and things like that. It's so much fun because you look back on it, it's kind of silly, but with the level of commitment that they had to it, it makes it super fun. And then you have the very serious things where you have, his friend, one of his posse guys who got beat up, like you have him messing up, like he told them the wrong gang to go hit, and they went and beat up some of these gang members. I forgot what the gang was called, but he told them about this gang. Hey, it was these guys. They go and beat him up. Turns out you might not have been those guys. So it's very good at, this movie is just very good at giving you the best of both worlds as far as having fun and then kind of it, having very unfortunate things that happen in the movie. And that's why my verdict on this one is gonna be a must watch. A must watch. What, a watch? Okay, haven't done a review in a bit, so it'll probably be a watch. I don't think I would ever watch this movie again, like, because I feel like there are better there are dance movies from past eras that I enjoy more than this movie. And that's not a knock on the movie. I'm saying definitely watch this movie. This is a very good movie. If you want to watch something about the 70s in general, watch this movie. You'll get a lot about that era. So yeah, my verdict is going to be a watch for this movie. That's going to do it for my review of Saturday Night Fever, and thank you very much for watching this movie. But this is only the start of the discussion. I want to talk with you about this movie. So the way we do that is by you going into the comment section down below and telling me your thoughts on this movie. Or you can always tweet me on Twitter. I am on Twitter. I have like 2 followers, so it doesn't matter to me. Just tweet me on Twitter. I'll put my @CCinemaReviews thing right there, and I'll link it in the description. So if you want to talk to me about this movie, if you want to make it longer, put it in the YouTube. If you want to tell me that you enjoy this movie or that you disagree with me in 134 characters, tweet me on Twitter. I'll definitely try to respond to you. And I just like talking about movies. That's why I do this channel. And so let's have a discussion on it. And if you enjoyed this and want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and hit that thumb or subscribe button. And if you hit that bell next to the subscribe button, it'll notify you every time I put up a new video. And if you want to give this video a like, hey, it's much appreciated. It helps me out. And thank you for watching this one.